On connaît Tarsier Studios pour avoir travaillé sur la licence Little Big Planet, mais plus récemment comme étant les créateurs de Little Nightmares. Puisque le troisième épisode ne sera pas développé par eux, ils se sont lancés dans la création d'un tout nouveau titre. Annoncé lors de l'Opening Night Live de cette Gamescom 2024, ce jeu d'horreur coopératif nommé Reanimal semble être une suite spirituelle de Little Nightmares. Lors de ce salon de la Gamescom, nous avons pu nous entretenir avec les développeurs de ce projet, qui nous ont parlé du développement de Reanimal, des nouvelles idées qu'ils veulent mettre en place, et même du choix du nom du jeu.
The name of the game was a long process. We had a project code name for the longest time, and you almost forget like you need to come up with a name, a real name for people. And I think about a year ago we started the process of coming up with a name for the game, and it was very, very difficult because for us it's super important that the name reflects the soul of the game. You know, we don't want to just say, oh, it's this, you know, doesn't really matter. It's, you know, with my favourite novels, it's the same there. Like I want to think about why the novel is called that. And so we almost missed it. At the end of this process, you've read every name in the world. And funnily enough, it was our CEO who it was among a list of his suggestions, and we almost missed it until our art director just kind of said, oh, hold on a minute, that sounded nice, and then we kind of all refocused a little bit, and yeah, there was something about Reanimal, which is, we want people to kind of think about it, so we don't want to say too much, but there's layers in there, you know, to kind of think about. Once you played the game, hopefully it'll make a bit more sense. And it's as simple as, it's a nice thing to say. It's very important that it just trips off the tongue well, and Reanimal is a nice word in the mouth, as it were. You know, it's a really nice word to say. So yeah, I would say that's about as much as I would divulge about the name at this point, at least. So yeah, and I think really all of us want to push what we do even further. We want to evolve as craftspeople, really. So I think you're going to see the way we illustrate, the way we create these games. Also, personally, I've been working on ways that we can talk in this game, which is another new element that we haven't explored before in these kind of worlds. So the characters will talk, but in a very restrained way, so you still have lots to figure out for yourself. And I think it's very, very easy to fall into the trap of telling players everything in exposition, cutscenes and such, and I didn't want to fall into that trap. So I'm personally proud that we found a style for that. But as just creating a new world is really, really difficult. So that has been, as a studio, we're really, really proud that we've managed to create a brand new IP and a world with brand new characters. And so far, people seem to have really responded to what they've seen. So, I mean, I can speak for everyone how proud we are of that. There's obviously some commonality between Little Nightmares and Reanimal because we created both IPs. But with Reanimal, the main differences really are that this is a online co-op game and couch. We have the shared directed camera, which has been designed really to emphasize one of our core pillars, which is to be scared together. You explore this world by boat as well, which is another new thing for us, which is really our idea is to bring balance to this horrific world, so that when you're out on the boat, you get a little chance to breathe, maybe understand a bit more about these characters. There's a cathartic experience when you go to a horror movie with a friend or a partner. It's a different experience, and you kind of that shared feeling of going through hell together is something that we wanted to tap into. And personally, I'm all about couch co-op. I love just sitting, with my wife or my mate or whatever, and just kind of doing that thing together. And so when we kind of realized that was what we wanted to do, and this idea of being scared together being so important, then the camera that we've created for this game also became very important. The shared directed camera, which means you're never apart. We don't employ split screen ever. You're always together, and just to reinforce the fact that you need each other.
Reanimal n'a pas encore de date de sortie pour l'instant, mais devrait arriver durant l'année 2025, et ce sur PS5, Xbox Series et PC.